Hello, hello, hello. Hello, collective. Hello, world. So, I wanted to come on yesterday, okay? But I second guessed myself. And Spirit said, no, today you're going to deliver this message, whether you like it or not. So, I'm being obedient, okay? Because I ain't trying to get in trouble, y'all. As you know, our ancestors, guardian angels, mother elements of life, honey, source creator, the universe itself, love to teach us lessons, okay? And I don't want to whoop it. But, anyways, I want to come on today because for me personally, on my journey, you know what I'm saying, being a divine counterpart, of course, society today, we tend to diminish the divine masculine. We put him under a title of being narcissist. And truth be told, we all have narcissistic characteristics. It's just that's our dark side. You feel what I'm saying? And for me, I feel like these last couple of days I've been seeing like I have played a part in self sabotaging our union. You feel what I'm saying? Because I have fed my ego so much. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the role is kind of being reversed in a sense, and I have to take responsibility for my part in this because our divine masculines, divine feminines, take it how it resonates. We are each other's mirror. So, if our divine masculine has narcissistic tendencies, what did I say about us? If we are one split into two, what does that tell you? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not perfect. I done made some mistakes. Well, I can't even say mistakes. I have made some decisions where now I can look back and be like, damn, China, you could have handled that better. But at the same time, can I really say that? You feel what I'm saying? Because we have all made decisions in the past. That was the best decision we could make at that time. You feel what I'm saying? Based on like where we are physically, mentally, spiritually. You feel me? So I'm saying all this to say, like, I feel like when it comes to, new age community, which is tarot and things of that nature, a lot of the tarot readers say they're divine feminines, you know, which I have no say in that, you feel me? Everybody's on their own journey. But we tend to diminish the divine masculine. And whether we want to accept it or not, talking shit and pointing out his flaws and him being stuck regarding walking away from their baby mom. A lot of us, their baby mamas, their wives, or whatever. Who are we to judge them? And as we continue to talk about this and, saying, pointing out the divine masculine's flaws, all we doing is speaking darkness on his journey. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if we really want to be that spiritual community, we need to see the light within the darkness. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole point of a divine journey. Like, being a divine counterpart is a struggle itself. And who are we to like judge our masculines and say they a piece of shit? Because the reality is they're human. They just like we human. We just learn faster because we divine feminines and we mature quicker. We learn faster than the divine masculines. You feel what I'm saying? And like I just feel like we need to spend more positive energy regarding our divine masculines. You know what I'm saying? Because I love my divine masculine. Don't get me wrong, to get on my nerves. But at the end of the day, I love him unconditionally. Who am I to judge him? Who am I to talk shit because he's, what I'm saying, very sexually driven as he was going through his puberty of life. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he was being fucking human. I did that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I done had my times where I was out here, talking to two, three niggas at one time. You know what I'm saying? So who am I to judge? That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's really been heavy on my mind because I feel like the divine masculines, they feel judged. And when you constantly watching like tarot and all they doing is talking shit about the divine masculine because he ain't learning right now, and that's only in the present moment, the energy we are tapping into. Divine masculine can make a decision tomorrow, and that whole reading don't resonate. You feel what I'm saying with his journey because he learned a lesson within a moment and made the right decision, which shifts the energy. If you are spiritual, you know what I'm talking about. So it's like, if we want to continue to grow and transform, and if we want to become our highest version of ourselves, who are we to judge? We don't need to judge. We should not be judging. We should be having more understanding, compassion, doing things from um, a place of love. That's what I keep receiving. That's what life's about for real. It's love. It's this, despite people being, sneaky conniving and shit like that, and trying to make sure they, you know what I'm saying? Like when we retaliate or talk down and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? We are bringing our own frequency down. And I feel like we just need to be mindful of what we engage in, what we, you know what I'm saying, what we consume. Because if you're talking to a reader and they got an ego on 10, honey, and I've been there, okay? I'm not here to judge. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I know at times in my journey, definitely these last 2 years, I have definitely been in my ego. You know what I'm saying? And has it really brought me wish fulfillment? You know what I'm saying? I feel like we need to ask ourselves these questions. Definitely tarot readers. Have this bring us wish fulfillment? Has, saying the fact that the divine masculine may come in a page energy because he's basically being reborn. You gotta crawl before you walk. You feel what I'm saying? When tarot readers be in their ego, like, that's that immature love, and we all have some immature love within us. That's our inner child coming out, going into the unknown, a little scared, but taking that step. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I'm just seeing things from a different perspective, and I want to take the time out to really like spread the message, if possible. You feel what I'm saying? Because at this point, I feel like I'm in a block. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's more of a protection block for real. But, it is what it is. But I'm doing my part and just trying to spread the wisdom that I'm currently absorbing. Like, who am I to judge? You know what I'm saying? Divine masculines, they're doing a lot of growing and transcending by themselves. So that takes a while. That takes a lot of courage to do shit by yourself. And I'm a walking motherfucking testament of that shit. Okay, don't get me wrong. I done had, blessings from people that I care about. You know what I'm saying? My spiritual mom and spiritual, dad, like just being there for us in a time of need. But overall, I had to fight a lot of battles by myself. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of divine masculines, like everybody know, like the karmic is toxic, the karmic doing spells and all that shit, and yet we bashed him. Do you get where I'm going? Like their mental state, their environment is chaotic. It's like they feel trapped, and yet we talk shit because they're not making moves how we want them to move. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of the readings of divine masculines and divine feminines, it's a lot of the readers are divine counterparts themselves, and you pay attention, you can pick up how they're inflecting their own emotions on the reading. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm assuming it resonates with them. You know what I'm saying? As I feel like any reading that comes across my table, honey, there's always a message for me too. Because it didn't come across my path for no reason. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just being real. I'm just telling y'all my perspective on how I feel. Like, and I just really hope that over time that we start to approach things differently. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. And as I say, the new age atmosphere, the new age community, that we be more compassionate, understanding, and kind of lead a past in the past and just clean slate. You feel what I'm saying? Because if it was somebody else we didn't know personally, you feel what I'm saying? If we did not know our divine masculine personally, I feel like it wouldn't be so much negative energy put on the divine masculine and the judgment. You feel what I'm saying? On some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in an abusive relationship. I was. I sure was. And he was verbally, physically, mentally, spiritually abusive. Like, and I stayed with that man for 3 whole fucking years. Until I got tired and said, "You got me fucked up, bitch. I'm about to start hitting your ass the fuck back. Matter of fact, get the fuck out." You know what I'm saying? But even in that midst, I still received trauma trying to walk away from that, because when you're dealing with a toxic individual like that, they're not going to walk away easily. They are not. They're going to chase you because you are their source. You feel what I'm saying? You are their light. Without you, Lord, so many obstacles. You feel what I'm saying? But my point is, like, everybody has a story. And every individual on this planet that's in a spiritual being form, shit, even the animals, god damn it, we all have a journey. We all have things we've been through that we had to experience to learn. That's part of life. It's growth. You know what I'm saying? If there's no pain, there is no gain. Okay, I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. I hope somebody understand what I'm talking about, because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person out here that sees what I see, and it's complete like turn off. Like, why you so negative? Why you so judgmental? Yes, he's conflicted in his head. Yes, he at this point do not know how to walk away, but he know that's not his divine counterpart. That's not the person he wants to spend the rest of his life with. Yes, we all know this. But don't judge him because he conflicted in a moment. Because it's a hard pill to walk away. Definitely if kids involved. It's a really hard pill to walk away. And I'm speaking from my own experience as well, okay? Because I have a daughter. And that was the only father figure my daughter ever had consistently in her life. So it was very conflicting for me to walk away and tell myself, like, I deserve better. You feel what I'm saying? And not keep opening the door, because I kept opening the door as, like, you know, take some time off. Yeah, take some time off and then want to come back. You feel what I'm saying? And say you change and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just part of life. We all have been through this. And just because divine masculines are going through this in their 30s, 40s, 50 years old, like, who are we to say the time limit on learning lessons? Who are we to say the time limit of healing and walking away? We have no right to judge no one. We don't know what that person been through in their childhood. You know what I'm saying? Like me, like, that's like 50 Shades of Grey. Christian, okay, Mr. Grey. I ain't gonna lie, I love me some Mr. Grey. With his, and I can't even say, like, I feel like Christian Grey, the character in 50 Shades of Grey, he's been through a lot. And he has built this ice box around his heart. You know what I'm saying? Because of everything he's been through. And I haven't read, like, the last book, but which is something I'm going to do. But he had to meet anesthesia because she brought a side out of him he did not know that existed. How can you expect someone to just up and just change their life like that without experiencing something different truly and embracing it? You feel what I'm saying? He embraced it and it changed him. And I feel like, honestly, I feel like that's a twin flame journey. 50 Shades of Grey is a twin flame journey. And as I was like reading it when I was younger, like, it resonated with me. But as I'm older and I have went through a lot of trials, tribulations, and just knowledge, wisdom from life experiences, I understand anesthesia, because when I say divine masculines, some of them are very dark. And okay, divine feminines, we have darkness. I know I do. And I tell motherfucker real quick, which side you want to see? You keep coming at me this way, a whole other side gonna come out. You ain't gonna know who the fuck you're talking to. Don't play with me. You feel me? But at the same time, I'm aware of that. I accept that about myself. Divine masculine don't know how to accept their dark side and learn to allow their inner child to come out. You feel me? Like, it's just a complicated situation. You know what I'm saying? It's very complicated. And divine femmes, I'm not saying stay shelter yourselves. Don't, you know what I'm saying, go mingle, whatever. Because truth be told, I desire to go mingle a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just to even have a adult conversation with a motherfucker. You feel me? But if we truly want a divine masculine, we have to be mindful of that too. Because then where's the room on the plate? You feel what I'm saying? If we filling the plate up, why would the universe send a divine masculine ready? You feel what I'm saying? If our plate is full. So I feel like we gotta be mindful of that too, so we gotta make room for our divine masculines to walk into our lives ready. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like for everyone, how the divine masculine come back into your life, your divine masculine, your divine feminine, take how it resonate, it's not gonna be with respect. That's what I feel. That's just what I feel. Okay, I feel like it's gonna be some shit like a spinball moment. Okay, so I don't know, y'all. I just feel like at this point we need to bring down the judgment. We need to bring down the sarcasm. We need to bring down the arrogance. You know what I'm saying? Because never say never. And I had to learn that the hard way. Never say never. Because you could be you speaking that into existence, the universe to teach you a lesson and put you in the same or similar situation. You feel what I'm saying? And again, I'm speaking from my own experience because I was that a nigga would never put his hands on me. You got me fucked up. Like I said, I was in an abusive relationship on so many levels for 3 whole years. And I knew this person from fucking childhood. You feel what I'm saying? A whole nother side I never met. So can you honestly say, like, on some real shit, y'all, I'm just speaking on some real shit. Hear me out when I say this. Again, the person that was in this relationship, I knew him since childhood. And I never seen this side of him. So when it came out, I did not know how to respond. You feel me? Because I was in love with him. Can we honestly say at this present moment that we can appreciate knowing the dark side of the divine masculine? Can we be grateful for that? Can we be thankful for that? Can we get to a point of being understanding and compassionate about that? Because my point is the fact that we are aware that our divine masculines are toxic, has toxic ways, narcissistic characteristics or whatever, us having that knowledge, us knowing that mask. Well, I can't even say mask. Bring it back, China. It's not a mask. It's just who they are. You feel what I'm saying? That yin and that yang within them. Us knowing this, we have a choice to deal with it or not. We have an option. Um, we have the advantage to choose if we want to deal with it and find coping strategies to help our masculine and help ourselves when we come into union. You understand what I'm saying? Having them healthy boundaries and just having compassion, understanding for one another, because that's what life's about. That's what union is about. That's what partnership is about. Compromising. Because we know this about our divine masculines, we can address it accordingly versus us going to some shit with a blindfold on and not knowing who they are. You feel what I'm saying? I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. But that's all I wanted to come on and say, y'all. Like, I just had to get it out because Spirit was on my ass about it and it just kept like replaying on my motherfucking mind, okay? But I really hope this message helps someone on their divine journey, because at the end of the day, we are all human. We are not here to judge. And the fact that divine masculine is doing the work might not be at the pace we want it to be, but they're doing the work. Step by step, little step by step. You got to crawl before you motherfucking walk. Please remember that. As we did not get to where we are today, divine feminines, just poof, and we here. No. We have history. We have a journey we went through to get to where we are, and we just learned quicker than the masculines. The truth of the matter is, goddamn it, once both sides heal and come together, we can laugh about that shit and have honest conversations so nothing like that can resurface again. You feel what I'm saying? It's really a blessing in disguise. It really is. It would definitely, if you're able to have healthy, complicated conversations, but at the end of the day, honey, the love outpowers that shit. both egos to the motherfucking side. Because divine feminine, we have egos too. While we sit up here and try to act like the divine masculine, it's the only one with an ego. Honey, we are a reflection of them. And they are a reflection of us. Whether we want to accept the fact that we have a dark side or not, the reality is we do. We are the Empress. Do you think Empress tolerate nonsense? No, we shut that shit the fuck down. Why? Because our ego said, bitch, we don't have time for that shit. We got better things to do with our energy, honey. And I'm just being honest, honey. You know what I'm saying? Whether people want to accept this shit about themselves or not, you feel me? It is what it is. So, I'm going to leave it on that note. And I will check in with y'all soon, collective. Bye. Love you guys.